Hi guys, welcome to day 3 of 30 days, 30 cuisines. Only day 3, I'm already getting mixed up. Okay, it's 30 cuisines in 30 days, and this is day 3. You're here with me, your host, Tara from Coconuts, and I am eating lunch. So if you're new to the show, this is our live stream show. We're live every day from my apartment here in Bangkok at 1 p.m. Bangkok time, and each day I am ordering food from a different cuisine around the world. So, we're all at home a lot more these days, but just because we're stuck at home doesn't mean our taste buds have to be. Okay, so without further ado, then let me tell you a little bit about what we're doing today. Oops, don't want to block that with our lovely logo. But today, we're going to Germany. So, yeah, German food. Any guesses on what I'm going to eat today, what I'm going to unbox here? Tell me in the comments what you think I'm going to eat in these few seconds before I actually show you live. Okay, so a little bit about the restaurant. I ordered from by Otto. Ooh, yum. Thank you. Still in Rabbit says yum. Yes, it is going to be yummy. Keep the comments coming, guys. Okay, so by Otto, with this 30 cuisines in 30 days, we really want to kind of represent one country or one region's cuisine each day. So when I think of what represents German cuisine here in Bangkok, I really just thought of this restaurant because it's been here forever. It's a really old restaurant. It's a very traditional German restaurant. And yeah, so I decided to order from them. And with my order, well, I had this at home, to be honest, you guys, quarantine and all. I'm gonna have some German beer. So first, let's crack open the beer. First things first. Greater low. What do you say? Okay. Let's just pour a really foamy beer. Maybe my beer pouring skills are not as good as they should be, considering how much we are drinking during this quarantine period, to be honest. Okay, let's let that settle a little bit. But I do know from my Thai German friend, in case she's watching, that German beer, they do like a decent sized head on the beer, the foam. So it should be like around there, I think. I don't know. Tell me in the comments. Beer o'clock. Vim says beer o'clock. It is beer o'clock. Head says, let's go. Okay, let's unbox this baby. So first I have some Spaetzle, which is, oh, Chalita says, wow. Let's hope it's wow once I start eating it. This is Spaetzle. It's a German egg noodle. Put it over here. This is some, I think this is potato salad, and it comes with the other main dish, which I will soon be unboxing. We have some gravy here, which I ordered extra for this to go with the Spaetzle. Coconuts TV is asking, that's a Weiss Beer, yeah? Yes, it is. It is a German Weiss Beer, which is a wheat beer. So it has a kind of it's a Bavarian style beer. So if you know your beer, which I kind of do, not really, then you'll know that this is a very distinct flavor of beer that, it's basically Oktoberfest right now in my kitchen. Let's take a sip. Yeah, it has kind of a light, almost like a citrusy little hint of citrus flavor, but it has that strong malty wheat flavor that beer, normally has. Okay, next up, this is gonna look much better when I put it on the plate and show you guys, but this is a big old tub of sauerkraut. Big old tub of sauerkraut. That's sauerkraut, all right. Pickled cabbage. which is really a staple for German food, if anyone knows their German food. I mean, you gotta have sauerkraut, right? Okay, now I think they might have given me some free bread here. Let me just check this out. Ooh, lots of free bread. That's a treat. Pretzel bread. Ooh, beer looks incredibly refreshing, says Coconut TV. It is, it really is. I think I've kind of gone from the different phases of quarantine or social distancing living, from baking banana bread to having an early cocktail hour to, I don't know, now I'm on the live streaming and day drinking portion of my quarantine. Julianne says, great for gut health. Okay, beer is good for gut health? Nice. Okay, Thomas Edward says, drinking at work. Yeah, I have no excuses there. I am drinking at work. And I might also be taking a nap after this, a nap at work, because what I'm about to eat is a Wiener Schnitzel. It's a Wiener Schnitzel. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, Wiener Schnitzel. Now let's put everything on some nice plates so it looks nice for you guys to see what I'm actually eating. Okay, let me just dump out all this yummy bread first. Ooh, Jagdish Gill says, cheers, Tara. I hope that means you're having a drink with me, Jag. Cheers, Jag. Okay, yummy. They gave all this really good bread. So I'm really starting to notice already that bread is a big part of German cuisine. Julianne says, ooh, the sauerkraut is good for gut health. I thought you meant the beer. I was getting excited about another reason to drink. But sauerkraut is fermented, so good for gut health. Correct. Okay. Grab a plate here. Grab a fork and knife to chow down. And let me just make my plate with the Wiener Schnitzel, which is a pork cutlet. Okay, we have another comment. Did you get German beer sausage? Can't remember the traditional name. Is it bratwurst or currywurst or currywurst? That is a very traditional German food, but I did not get sausage today, you guys. I only got this Wiener Schnitzel because I just really wanted to say Wiener Schnitzel. Okay. Now I'm gonna make a plate with a bunch of all this yummy good stuff on it. Putting my egg noodles on the plate. Let me show you a little closer so you can see. Putting some sauerkraut on the plate. And I'm going to put some potato salad on the plate too, because it's really yummy. And you know, I'm half Thai and I'm half American, and my American side is not from Germany, but from where Austria and Russia. So I'm definitely all about the potatoes and the creamy and the egg noodles and the dumplings and those type of European foods. Definitely love that. Rainer Lim says, look at all the free bread. Wow. I love free bread. You know, people always say don't fill up on the free bread when you go to restaurants, but to me, I'm like, I'm gonna eat that free bread. I don't care. Okay. What about you guys? Tell me in the comments. Do you eat the free bread? Do you fill up on it and regret it later? Or do you just power through and eat as much as you can no matter what? That reminds me, someone asked me if this is a mukbang. Is it? Kind of. Coconut TV says faux show. Okay, I'm putting some gravy on the Spaetzle. And now I'm going to hold everything up and show you guys a little bit more detailed what's going on in this plate. Okay, so try not to tilt it overboard, but here we have a Wiener Schnitzel, which is the breaded, shallow fried pork cutlet. The way you make this is you kind of hammer it with a mallet, like a meat mallet, and you hammer it really thin, and then you shallow fry it, and it's juicy on the inside, it is crispy on the outside with a nice seasoned breading, and yeah, it should just be really yummy. And it's traditionally served with, I believe it's lingonberry, but this one is cranberry. Here, oh, sorry. Yeah, this is a lot of food. Oh yeah, it is traditionally made of veal, so I think the traditional cutlet would be made of veal. But yeah, this one I just got normal pork. There was a choice between pork or chicken. Okay, hold on, I'm just gonna make the comments just expand a little bit so I can read the comments better because they're really small and I'm not wearing my bifocals today. One second. Okay. That's a lot better. Sorry about that. Okay, now there's a comment from Julianne. Have you ever been tricked in Europe where the free bread they give isn't really free and then you have to pay? That is a really nasty trick. That is really, yeah. I guess some places do that because, yeah, not everything is free and there's no such thing as a free lunch. I don't know. Oh, another comment by Neil in Thailand. It's beer braised sausage. Could use any type of sausage, but has to be simmered in beer. Ooh, that sounds like a really yummy dish for me to try next time I'm ordering German food. Okay, let me bring this back on the frame so I could continue. Oh, Roger says hello from Southern California. Hi, Roger. Thanks for tuning in to my lunch show all the way from Southern California. I hope you can get good German food there. I'm sure you can. Okay, so that is the cutlet, the schnitzel, and then you want to have some lemon on the schnitzel because with something fried, like we saw yesterday with the Japanese fried chicken, that you always want something acidic to kind of cut the fried taste. And let me just say for anyone just tuning in, this is 30 Cuisines in 30 Days with me, your host Tara, and I'm about to dig in to this ginormous plate of German food. Today we are going to Germany. And let me just continue explaining. Okay, so potato salad, that's pretty self-explanatory. It's a potato salad. I think there's kind of like maybe like an egg or a little bit of vinaigrette, kind of mixing it together. Yeah, not mayo-y, not your typical mayo American potato salad at all. Cranberries for some sweetness, sauerkraut, smells really good, like a really pickly, cabbagey smell, and egg noodles, German egg noodles, which are called Spaetzle, and with a gravy on top, really yummy. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe to Coconuts TV and hit the bell icon, so you can be reminded to come eat with me every day for the next 27 days. This is only day 3, you guys, and I'm already eating a ginormous fried cutlet of pork. Okay, let's dig in. First, I'm gonna try the cutlet itself. Okay, I squeezed some lemon on it. First, I'm just gonna try a bite of it. Oops. A bite of it plain. Let's see what it tastes like. Really good. It's juicy on the inside, not too dry. Maybe you can see in here that it's a really thin cut of pork. Roger is asking, please show beer label. Sure. What I'm having is it's a Weiss beer. It's a Hefe-Weissbier, Bavarian style. And the brand is Weihenstephaner. I'm probably saying that totally wrong. This goes really well with German food. On that note, okay, now back to this yummy little pork cutlet here. Here's just a little piece of the pork so you can see the breading. A very thin breading, you know, not heavy at all. And a really thin piece of pork, actually. The thing is, with this cutlet, it seems like it's massive and huge, but it's just pounded really thin. So it's actually not that filling. It's not super heavy. So I'm just gonna dip it in a bit of the cranberry. Roger says, Salvadorians love sauerkraut. We have curtido. Bon appetit. Thank you. Well, that's interesting. So you love sauerkraut too? I guess, you know, pickled vegetables are in so many cultures. Vim says, we need a boot for the beer. Okay, if this was really Oktoberfest, I would need a boot for the beer. I would actually love to go to Oktoberfest. I've only been to the Oktoberfest events here in Bangkok. Okay, let's try some of the potato salad. It got a little bit of cranberry on it. This is a nice chunk of potato salad. Okay, it's like, has a dill flavor, a little vinegary, a little tart, in a good way. Probably because it got cranberry sauce all over it. But yeah, the potatoes are not too soft. Oh yeah, Coconuts TV, you're reminding me to tell everyone to stay tuned because at the end I'm gonna rate everything and I'm gonna give a rating. So my ratings will come at the end, so stay tuned for that. Okay, let's take a big bite of sauerkraut. Sauerkraut is so good. Really love sauerkraut, you guys. Okay, try not to spill it everywhere. Nice close up. This is sauerkraut, pickled cabbage. It has just the way it looks is, you know, it's just plain pickled cabbage. So it's kind of like a light grayish, beigeish color. Doesn't sound so appetizing, but when you take a bite, it's like sour and pickly and yeah, it just goes really well with everything. So I think the key here is to kind of take a bite of different things together. So let's get a big bite of cutlet and sauerkraut together. Really good. It just goes together perfectly. Okay, let's try the Spaetzle. Oops, making a mess. This is Spaetzle, German egg noodles. Really, they're kind of like a thick noodle. They look very not uniform at all. So they're not made by like a, you know, like a pasta machine or anything like that. They look very handmade, kind of rough, you know, different shapes, different sizes, different thicknesses. Let's try it. Yummy. Okay. So I have tried this Spaetzle before from Otto, but I have not tried the cutlet before. Shani says, wow, I'm learning so much about German cuisine. I learned a lot too, actually. I think I'm going to learn a lot about each cuisine each day. Rainer says, cheers. Is it hot in here? Is it just me? Good thing I have a refreshing beer. Okay. Now let's get back to it. So if you're just tuning in, stay tuned until the end because I'm going to give my rating for everything. And don't forget to subscribe. because you're gonna see me every day for the next 27 days. This is day 3 only. So the next 27 days, I'm gonna be doing the 30 Cuisines in 30 Days challenge. I'm gonna be ordering from different cuisine every day. Each day is gonna be representative of a culture, of a country, or a region. So why don't you guys take the challenge with me at home and try to eat something from a different culture every day and tell me what you're eating. Okay, now let's have a bite of the cutlet, the Wiener Schnitzel, or Schnitzel Vienna, actually it's technically called Schnitzel Vienna, with the cranberry sauce. So I'm trying to think like what you might compare this to. If you know Japanese food, I think you could really compare it to like a tonkatsu. I think tonkatsu actually came from this, if I'm not mistaken. You guys tell me in the comments what you think, but I think tonkatsu is a Japanese version of this. But the Japanese version is different. It's like a thicker cutlet, deep fried, I believe. But this is like a shallow fried, pounded cutlet. The breading is a little soft, which I think it's actually supposed to be. It's not actually supposed to be really like crunchy, crispy, but the edges are definitely still a little crispy. So the texture feels like it held up pretty good in the delivery. It seems like there's, yeah, it came here hot, it came here really fast. So that was great. Okay, let me take a bite of potato salad, cranberry, schnitzel. It's so good. There's so many different combinations you could make with this one plate. Okay, let's go Wiener Schnitzel, or Schnitzel Vienna. That's what it's called on the menu. Schnitzel Vienna, egg noodle, Spaetzle, and a bit of gravy. Shani says, the breading looks a bit different too. This is really good. I'm loving this lunch, you guys. It's really good. It's like a little trip to Berlin or something, right from my home. Okay, let's try some pretzel bread. CV says, looks delish. It really is delish. It's a really great lunch, actually. This is a pretzel bread with some really big granules of salt on top of the pretzel bread, which are really yummy and crunchy to bite into. Let's have a bite. Pretzel-y. Salty, soft. Has a really nice, like, buttery flavor. Really good bread. Try not to talk with my mouth full, but tell me in the comments where you want me to eat from, what country you want me to have order from, what restaurant you think I should order from, what country cuisine you want to see me eat. Or just tell me what cuisine do you really like the best? What's your go-to favorite cuisine? Think about it while you watch me chew. Really soft, yummy inner bit of the bread. So soft and fluffy. Yum. Okay, now I have all the sides here, you know. There's so much more than just what I put on my plate. There's like a lot here. Coconut CVs and chewy goodness. Oh, damn straight. So the gravy, I think it goes well with the Spaetzle because I just ordered it separately because I didn't want to have the Spaetzle dry the way it comes, but actually it's not really that dry. It's actually pretty good on its own. It has a bit of like a little oiliness to it, but not like a heavy oiliness, just like an oiliness that makes it like moist. It's seasoned, it's already seasoned, these noodles, so it doesn't really need too much gravy. But I think you could put the gravy on other stuff too. So I'm gonna try some gravy. I'm just gonna pour some gravy on the schnitzel and see how that tastes. Because I think it's gonna be really yummy. Okay, schnitzel bite, dripping in gravy. Try not to make a mess. Yep, that goes nicely. I would say that goes very nicely. Gravy, just like your standard kind of gravy I'm sure they made from stock, you know, when they're cooking their various meats. And it's really tasty, really yummy. I think it really goes with all the different flavors, especially with the lemon and the cranberry. Julianne has major food envy right now. Oh, I wish I could share this food with you guys. But just come eat along with me and then comment and tell me what you're eating for lunch so I can have food envy too. Really yummy. So, schnitzel, I'm trying to think what else I could kind of compare this to. But I think it's one of those things where it's like, it's a very simple family type of dish. It's very homey. I'm sure German families through the eons and through the ages have been just making this at home together as like an easy Sunday lunch or dinner. Just opening up their jar of family sauerkraut and whipping up some schnitzel to go with it. Comment from Rainer saying, someone develop taste-o-vision now. Yes, please. Okay, so stick around to the end of this show, which won't be, you know, that long because at this rate I'm just gonna plow through all of this in like 10 minutes. And I'm gonna give a rating to this food, and you can tell me what you want me to eat tomorrow. I'm really chugging this beer down. Okay, going back for more. I think German food, it's not super popular in Bangkok here, and there's not that many German restaurants really. When I was searching around of what cuisines to eat, I just thought, German sounds interesting. You know, I like German food. I like European food. Let's do that for something different. And I just thought Otto is pretty, you know, like a standard traditional place. Ooh, Coco's TV is asking, have I tried Israeli Schnitzel? No, I have not. I have not tried that. I would like to. Roger says yes with applesauce. Now, I've been to this restaurant before. It's a very typical German style, very traditional. Lots of like wood and little German figurines and stuff like that. And they do like German events like Oktoberfest, and there's a nice outdoor area that kind of feels like a German beer garden. And there's definitely a lot of like older German dudes like hanging out, dudes that have probably like lived in Thailand for 50 years, and they're just like, they need a piece of home. So they go sit on the counter there and just drink German beer and speak German with each other. And the waitress is there, even if they're Thai. I know they speak German. So they're always talking in German with the customers. So that's kind of cool. Oops, it's my necklace. Vim says, German food seems very organized and efficient. I think so. I think it is. It seems very, matter of fact. It's like kind of practical. It's like a practical dish. Like we're gonna have meat, we're gonna have potatoes, we're gonna have something sweet to go with it, we're gonna have something sour to go with it. And it works. These Germans, they know what they're doing when it comes to cuts of meats and a lot of carbs. Coconut Stew says, lol, older German dudes. If you ever want to overhear, some conversations in German, then this is a good restaurant for that. Okay, going back to the potato salad. I really like that dill flavor. I mean, the humble potato, like you could do so much with the humble potato. It's really amazing. Like you could add herbs and spices, and like every culture does something with it. It's crazy. More beer. Okay, here you go. Just kidding, it's all for me. Before this, I actually put my glass in the freezer to like make it cold and make it like a real beer glass. Shani says, potato appreciation time. It's always potato appreciation time with me. I mean, they're just so delicious. Okay, pour in more beer. This is actually a pretty big beer. I have to say, I usually share this with someone. It's 500 milliliters. I don't normally drink it myself. Okay, Vim is asking, Claudia Schiffer or Heidi Klum? Ooh, I have to say, a Friedesen, baby. Heidi Klum, of course, because I love Project Runway. Claudia Schiffer's a little before my time. I mean, how old do you guys think I am, really? Don't answer that in the comments. That's fine. Okay. More bites of schnitzel. I'm getting a little full, but when has that ever stopped anyone from eating more? Oh my God, I'm actually almost done here, you guys. I'm gonna do the old American style, switching hands. Eating with my fork. Okay, bite of egg noodles. Oops, dropped one. These egg noodles are they're like dense, like really thick. So they're yummy, but it's like a meal on its own. It's like egg and dough. I mean, is it like Germany's answer to the Thai banh mi? Banh mi is our egg noodles. And they're definitely not as thick and dense as this. Like, I feel like one bite of this is like 5 bites of banh mi, really. Okay. Really yummy. I made my way through most of this dish. Let me just recap for you guys what I have here. Sorry, got a little schnitzel right here. Today I ordered from Bei Otto, or is it Bei Otto? German people, please correct me. My German friend is gonna message me after this and be like, I can't believe you mispronounced the name of my favorite restaurant. Okay, I ordered from Bei Otto here in Bangkok. It's a traditional German restaurant, and today to represent German cuisine, I chose Schnitzel, which is a pork cutlet. I have Spaetzle, German egg noodles. I have sauerkraut, which is pickled cabbage. I have German potato salad, which is like a whole genre on its own of potato salad because there's so many kinds. And I have just some plain old yummy, delicious gravy. And shitload of free bread. There's a lot of bread, don't worry. It will not go to waste. It will all be eaten. Oh, and I have cranberry sauce and lemon that came with the schnitzel. So I think I'm gonna give my rating now. So I've been giving a rating to everything out of 5. Who am I to rate this delicious cuisine? I don't know. Someone gave me that power. I don't know why, but here I go. Okay, so I think I'm gonna give everything a 4.5 out of 5. Just because it's so yummy. I feel like they got the real authentic taste of German cuisine. Like they got the authentic flavors for sure. Like the way it was cooked, the way the meat was really thin. I'm gonna assume he says bay, Otto. Bay. It's my bay. Bay Otto will be your bay if you order this and eat it. You will love it. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5. The sauerkraut was really light and sour. The German potato salad was full of like herb flavors like dill, and it wasn't too heavy. It doesn't have mayo, which I actually really liked, even though I normally like mayo. But that is what German style means, I believe. And yeah, they give me a ton of free bread, which the bread is really good. And everything just goes together really well. You can just have a bite. I think the best thing is to have a bite of the cutlet with everything together in one. And then it's just like all these different flavors in your mouth. Like there's like the fruity cranberry, the lemon, the pork, the like umami flavor of the gravy, egg noodles, and then sauerkraut just hits you like bam, bam, bam. Yeah, and then you wash it all down with some beer. And I would definitely recommend having German beer with German food. That is my expert recommendation. My favorite thing from here would be, I think it's hard to choose because everything goes together. It's like I chose a bunch of things just to make one coherent meal because I'm strategic like that. But I think my favorite thing is the pork. Yeah, the schnitzel. It was really good. And I know it's weird, but the humble pretzel bread. I mean, this is like one of my favorite things ever. It's just so yummy. They actually have a bakery where you could go and buy breads separately. Oh, we have a comment from Matthias here. Why do you eat Austrian food and say it's German? Uh-oh. Stirring up controversy. I'm sorry. Why did I say that? Yeah, it's Schnitzel Vienna. That is what it was called on the menu. I did do a quick search of why it's called that, and all I could find was a couple of German chefs saying, I guess it's probably from Vienna, but it's German now. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to say this. Germany's taken this one from you, Austria. Sorry. In the war, the PR war, Germany has won. This seems like German food to us. Us normies who don't know European food that well. How are my debate skills? Any rebuttal to that? Take that as a no then. Julianne says, I think you'd better take it up with the Germans directly. To Matthias Beer. Yeah, I think so. I think you better take it up with them directly because I'm like way too busy just devouring this meal. Okay, so this was day 3 of 30 cuisines, 30 days. Today we ordered German food, or some might say it's Austrian, but now it's German. We had a bunch of yummy food. I gave it a rating of 4.5 out of 5 because it was really good. And I got my beer with it. And yeah, I'm a happy camper with my lunch today. So tell me in the comments, what do you want me to eat next? Every day is a different cuisine. Subscribe, click the bell. If you're one of my friends who I have coerced into watching this, you better subscribe. You better click that bell. If I don't know you, still, you better click the bell. Okay, we have a comment from Roger. Are the names of the food in German or in Austrian? It's a really good question. To me, they were kind of in English because I was reading a menu in English. I think it was German. I don't know. You better take it up with Bay, Otto, Manu Bay. Yeah, so click the bell. You will be alerted when you're gonna have lunch with me every day. Okay, we have some info drop from Coconuts TV. It seems that Schnitzel Vienna is Austrian, but Schnitzel in general can be German. And Austria used to be part of Germany, so... Okay, reopening some old wounds there, you guys. Let's not get into that right now. But, yeah, Germany, Austria, you know, my ancestors are actually from Austria. So maybe that's why I was inclined to eat this food. Yeah, Austria, Poland, Russia, they're from that region. So, yeah. Yeah, that was a really good meal. So tune in tomorrow, same time, same place, new cuisine from a new country. See you guys tomorrow.